Hello guys, and welcome to yet another video from Sunira Essentials. My name is Ira, and in today's video, I'll be covering everything there is to know about lavender essential oil. As this is going to be a long video, hence, I'll explain about the key points covered in this video, and what you can learn by watching it. So let's get started. This video is made in 4 segments. In the first segment, I'll define lavender essential oil, and go over some of the advantages that have made it the most popular essential oil in the world. Here I will also list the top health benefits of lavender oil for you. In the second segment of this video, I'll talk about the most common varieties of lavender cultivated around the world, and how to identify the key differences in their odor profiles, so that you know exactly what kind of lavender you're using when you buy an oil made from it. In this video's third segment, I'll share a checklist for acquiring lavender oil from the market and explain when it's best to use natural essential oil over a reconstitute. In this video's final segment, I'll explain how to use lavender oil and also provide tips for using it safely around the house. Here, I'll also provide a handy dilution ratio table for DIY lavender essential oil users. Let's begin with the first segment of the video, that is, what is lavender oil, and why it is the most popular essential oil around the world. Lavender oil is an essential oil extracted from the flowering spikes of the lavender plant. For generations, people have been using lavender oil to ease stress and promote sleep. For those who do not know, lavender is also considered as one of the safest essential oils to use, and its essential oil radiates a comforting aroma that is sweet, herbaceous, and floral. Today, lavender is grown and distilled all around the world, including in countries like France, Spain, Croatia, India, Bulgaria, Australia, and the United States of America. Now, let's find out what makes lavender oil the most popular essential oil in the world. The popularity of lavender oil is mainly because of the countless number of health benefits that it brings to our day-to-day lives. And because of its soothing aroma, lavender oil is the most widely used essential oil amongst aromatherapists. Lavender oil is widely used in countless number of product applications. A lot of beauty products, such as perfumes, fragrances, include lavender oil in their formulation. Now, I'll briefly explain the top health benefits of lavender oil based on how it is used in different product applications. So first, we will start by discussing the advantages of lavender oil when it is used aromatically. Lavender oil's scent is renowned for its soothing aroma and relaxing qualities. It has a highly calming scent, making it one of the most commonly used essential oils in perfumery, cleaning applications, and air fresheners. Secondly, due to its antibacterial, antiseptic, and anti-inflammatory qualities, lavender oil is also widely used in cosmetic applications. Lavender essential oil is found in a lot of cosmetic products all around you. It could be a face serum, soap, shampoo, deodorant, or any other skincare application. Finally, I'll give you a brief overview of lavender oil's medicinal applications. When used in a massage, lavender essential oil is believed to be effective against harmful bacteria. It also helps in muscle spasms and is found effective in easing flatulence. It also acts as a mild sedative and is known to relax brain waves when used therapeutically. Lavender oil is known to reduce the cortisol levels, which is a contributing factor to balance the stress hormone. Therefore, lavender oil is used as a sleeping aid for those suffering from insomnia. Now let's move on to the second segment of the video, where I'll talk about the most widely cultivated lavender varieties globally, and how to identify the differences in their olfactory profiles. Originally, lavender essential oil is extracted from a perennial plant called Lavandula angustifolia, commonly known as lavender. This plant is indigenous to the Mediterranean region, Europe, Africa, the Middle East, and India. Lavender also gets its name from the Latin word lavare, which means to wash. And for this reason, it is very commonly used in washing applications. The lavender plant has more than 39 identified species and hundreds of genotypes, and these can be separated from one another based on the essential oil they produce and their unique therapeutic properties. Now, I'll tell you about the 3 most commonly cultivated varieties of lavender, and they are Bulgarian lavender, French lavender, and spike lavender. Now, let's review each of these lavender kinds in further depth and look at the primary components of their essential oils. we'll also look into the subtle differences in their fragrance profiles to help you distinguish between them. Let's discuss Bulgarian lavender first and study the main constituents found in its essential oil. Bulgarian lavender oil has the most traditional scent of all lavender varieties. Its major constituents are linalool acetate, linalool, lavandolol acetate, and beta-ocimene. It possesses a wonderful, classic room aroma and is considered as a great remedy for sleep because it is rich in sedative acetate and low in linalool. The next variety we're going to discuss here is French lavender. I like to think of French lavender aroma as being very regal. Since it contains more linalool than Bulgarian lavender, the French lavender has a more potent aroma, having floral, herbaceous and balsamic undertones. French lavender therefore exhibits a better healing aspect and is an excellent remedy for pain and inflammation. The third variety of lavender we will discuss is spike lavender. This lavender variety is grown at higher altitudes than the other two varieties discussed earlier. Spike lavender oil is well known for its ability to help us with respiratory ailments. Its chemical composition differs slightly from the other two lavender kinds covered previously. What distinguishes it from the others is that it has a typical aroma with a medicinal twist to it, because it has more eucalyptus-like overtones and a considerable amount of eucalyptol and camphor. Spike lavender oil is incredibly helpful for the respiratory system and also supports if you have an oily skin. So now, whenever you buy an essential oil extracted from any of these types of lavender, it will be easier for you to recognize the subtle differences in their fragrance profiles as you have a better understanding of the differences in their chemical makeup and odor profile. Now let's move on to the third segment of this video where we'll discuss what to consider when purchasing lavender essential oil. Here, I'll also provide you some details about the different types of lavender oils that are sold to consumers. If you search the market broadly, you will be able to find 3 different kinds of lavender oil in the market. The first variant you will find is a natural essential oil extracted directly from the lavender plant. The second variant of lavender oil sold in the market is reconstituted lavender essential oil, and the third variant you will get in the market is lavender fragrance or aroma oil. All of these lavender oils are distinct from one another in terms of extraction, ingredient structure, and formulation. Now let's study each of these variants in more detail so that you understand the difference between them. Natural lavender oil is extracted from the flowering tops of lavender through the process of steam distillation. This is the purest form of lavender that is naturally accessible. This oil offers all of the therapeutic benefits of lavender. There will always be a reference to the botanical name of the plant that yields this kind of oil on the essential oil bottle. This variety of lavender oil will always be sold with a batch report, gas chromatography report, and a certificate of analysis report. Natural lavender oil is also the most expensive version of lavender oil available on the market. The second and the most commonly sold variant of lavender oil is the reconstituted version of lavender essential oil. This type of lavender oil is made in a laboratory by blending natural isolates of lavender along with the synthetic aroma molecules. Despite not being extracted directly from the plant, this oil formulation has a chemical buildup that is almost identical to lavender essential oil. This type of lavender oil is somewhat cheaper than the natural lavender essential oil and also possess its medicinal properties. Lavender Natural Blend or Lavender 4042 are the most common examples of reconstituted lavender oil. The third type of lavender oil variant sold in the market is lavender aroma oil. This is also very widely used version of lavender oil. This type of oil is made from either natural or reconstituted lavender oil and may constitute some diluents or fixatives in it, as it is optimized for a specific product application. This is also the cheapest variant of lavender oil available on the market. Here, I'd also like to bring your attention to a few common misconceptions about the lavender oil variants available on the market. Some consumers believe that natural lavender oil is superior to a reconstitute or synthetic lavender oil because synthetic contains diluents which are harmful to use. There are numerous unsubstantiated theories floating around about this topic. This question, however, will not stump you. if you understand the fundamentals of lavender oil. Let me explain this to you with an example. If you are looking to use lavender oil in a diffuser to freshen up the interiors of your living room, then you should use lavender aroma oil instead of lavender essential oil. You're probably wondering why I'd say something like that. So here is your answer. Lavender essential oil is highly volatile in nature, and using it in its natural form will result in a brief aromatization of your room that will only last a few minutes and will not serve your purpose of getting the fragrance for a longer duration of time. Hence, the right way of using lavender oil in a diffuser is to mix it with certain fixatives and modifiers to reduce its vapor pressure and extend the duration of its perfume. So, if you want to use lavender oil for therapeutic or cosmetic use, then you should use natural lavender oil or its reconstitution. However, if you just want to smell lavender in your living room, then lavender aroma oil is your best option. This brings us to the final segment of this video, which is about how to use lavender oil safely around the house. Lavender essential oil is one of the safest essential oils to use. But before you go out and buy lavender essential oil, make sure you do so safely. Here are some guidelines to keep in mind when using lavender oil at home. Our first piece of advice is to always dilute your essential oils before using them, because essential oils are highly concentrated extracts, and it is recommended to always dilute lavender essential oil with a carrier oil before using it topically. Our second piece of advice is to keep your lavender oil away from heat, light, and direct sunshine, because essential oils are extremely sensitive to temperature changes. Keeping them in an overly warm environment can degrade their potency. Our final piece of advice is to always read the safety instructions on the essential oil bottle before using it. Essential oils should never be used without the supervision of a healthcare practitioner or an aromatherapist. Our final suggestion is about how to buy your lavender oil. Lavender oil can be purchased over the counter in health food stores and drugstores. Purchasing directly from a manufacturer, on the other hand, is the preferred alternative because it ensures that you will obtain pure, high-quality product. Finally, we are sharing a dilution ratio table for you to use lavender oil at home. This chart on the screen will teach you how to dilute lavender oil at home if you plan to use it in a DIY product application. We hope the information discussed in this video was useful to you. Now that you know everything there is to know about lavender essential oil, if you wish to learn more about this topic, please visit our website at www.sunira.store. Thank you for your time.